Hey, how are you guys? Welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is Frank the Vamp. And we got a special one today. We're continuing with El Santo movies. For those of you who have never seen my videos, El Santo is basically was basically an awesome, a legendary Mexican wrestler that starred in a huge number of movies, most of them low budget and very cheesy. That made in Mexican studios, and some of them with very low production values, and they're just extremely awesome. Not only that they feature El Santo, which is an icon basically of Mexican wrestling, and throughout the Latin American world, he's known as a superhero and badass dude that just can just kick ass with the best of them, man. He's just a legend, and I've done several movies of him, which you can check out on my video. I'll try to put a link, but or you can just click on my channel and see and subscribe if you like. If you like El Santo. But now we're going to talk about an incredibly great El Santo movie. It's called El Santo en la Venganza de la Llorona. So it's Samson in the vengeance of the or the revenge of the weeping woman or crying woman will be the translation in English. And the movie is just fantastic because it features not only El Santo, but it also features the great boxer Mantequilla Napoles, and it's just awesome. And right off the bat, I can tell you, people watch it a lot because of nostalgia. I grew up watching El Santo, and I just love him. I just love. I got scared to death as a child by watching these movies. They're uh, so incredibly creepy. Some of them with some of subject matter, and this one is no different. Um, well, let me tell you what the legend of the crying woman, the weeping woman, La Llorona. Okay, if you're if you're from Latin America like myself, especially Mexico, you get you heard of the legend of the Llorona, and what happens is that this woman, long time ago, okay, this woman supposedly, was very attracted to this lover, and she already had kids, but the lover wouldn't accept her because she had kids. And then, in her loving the lover so much, she drowned. She went to the river and drowned her three children. And then he came back, and then after, knowing what she had done, the lover, scorned her, rejected her, and in basically in dismay and disappointment, she went on and killed herself. So this is actually a very throughout countries and cultures that has different, a little bit of different. It may have been told to you, but in a little different way. But it's basically the same story, and it's a really creepy story. I don't know the background, but it may have happened, of a mentally ill woman that may have actually killed her children, and it was carried on generation to generation. It's usually told to children, believe it or not, in Latin America, so that they can go to bed on time. So it's like, hey, if you stay awake, dude, you're bound to see La Llorona, and La Llorona screams, she wails, he goes, "Dónde están mis hijos?" Like, where are my children? Because she's bound in eternity that she can never see them again because she's been denied access to heaven, obviously for having murder, suicide, and all that crap. So this is a children movie, right? So that's a very very tough subject matter. And El Santo, once again, being as an awesome detective, is called by a professor to be told, hey, this is the plot. We're gonna basically go and we need you to open up an ancient tomb, and in there, the remains of La Llorona are there, and she's guarding a great treasure that she's got on a medallion, the map to that great treasure, and the and of course El Santo first says no because he's completely against grave desecration, and then he's told by the professor that it's an archaeological, because it happened like over 300 years ago. Plus, the money will not be used as a treasure hunting device, but it will be used as to help the children, needy children in Mexico. So El Santo, being an awesome dude like he was, he said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it just for the children, for the charity aspect, but I don't believe that that there's a ghost or something." And he's told by the professor that there's a curse on all the descendant of the woman's, strange man lover, that that if that there will be the firstborns will be dying, and so of course, him is joined by El Santo's friend, which is Mantequilla Napoles, which is a great boxer. They're winning great fights in Mexico, and beloved by all. And I was so happy to see this because there's so many great things. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna tell you more about the plot. Well, I guess I'll tell you one thing, that of course they go to the tomb, and of course we all know that that awakens La Llorona, and La Llorona tries to basically kill the descendants, and you guys know. It's a Santo movie, so you guys can pretty much guess what happens next. But along the line, I gotta say a couple of things. Well, first of all, great production values here. There's a lot of El Santo movies who were made in between wrestling matches where he doesn't appear a lot. This one, he fully appears beginning to end. Great dialogue. I love the interaction between Mantequilla. I think he's such a cool dude. He doesn't look like he's acting. I mean, he's just naturally. He wants to see the ghost. He says that's what attracted to him. That he wants to see the ghost. That's why he joins El Santo. And because he's such a childish nature to him. He's so lovable, dude. You just want to hug the guy. You just want to tell, hey, dude, you're a great guy. That's the type of thing that he's got. And El Santo just being great. Great couple of great things here. I mean, El Santo shows great help for the children, great love for the children. I love the fact that there's some children included here that El Santo has to defend, and there's one point where one of the children he's protecting thinks he's dreaming because El Santo and Mantequilla Napoles are in the same room with him, and he was sleeping, and he says, "Oh, wouldn't it be great for you guys to have a match? Because I want to know who will win, between a wrestler and a boxer, right?" And they actually have a match, and it's a dream match, man. It's unbelievable. Oh yeah, El Santo fighting moves are unbelievable. I love the scissor kicks every time he does it. They're awesome. If you like cheese, there's enough cheese. There's a subplot with the mob going on that they want to steal the treasure. Awfully cheesy. The great Rene Cardona there. Rene Cardona Jr., I believe. I think Junior or Senior. I think it's Junior. I can't say, forgive me, but it's great. It's great. Actually, both the actors were great and play an awesome bad guy. And the henchmen are totally cool. A lot of great fighting scenes. There's, if you guys love the cheese, there's a lot of cheesiness there. Love the music, the soundtrack is so cheesy. Just awesome movie. As what else? Oh yeah, the production values are great because more money was spent. Most of the scenes were shot at a studio, so they were controlled, better camera work. Very good. I think more money was put into this. Oh, the cars of El Santo. Watching, I think he's driving a Cadillac in this one. Every time that you see El Santo driving, he's driving a badass car. So it's unbelievably cool, guys. So, what else to say about this movie that I think? Oh yeah, it's scary, dude. The actual ghost of La Llorona. Oh my gosh, she looks horrible. like not horrible in a bad cheesy sense. She actually looks really scary, man. It looks like she's wearing a leather face thing, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing. That thing that it scares me, man. I remember being a child just hiding under the covers at night. So this is scary, and it is cheesy, and it is awesome. Remember, El Santo movies don't get the regular grades, so they don't get like regular grades as a regular movie would. We go into the special, campy, cold, cheesy grade as that. It gets an A. This is an awesome movie. Recommend you all to watch, especially if you're a fan of El Santo. If you are a fan of Mantequilla Napoles, you will love it. Um, you know, I definitely recommend. What else? I have many more videos coming up. I really really gotta thank you guys for watching me. The reason why I love it, I love publishing this is because I want to honor you. A special shout out to Olmec7, who is a big El Santo fan, and he has motivated me to do more, videos. So Olmec, thank you so much, guy. I hope I'm gonna be doing so many more El Santo videos. You have inspired me. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy. If you gotta watch La Llorona, and you gotta watch that. It's so awesome. Take care, guys. Be blessed, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.